Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. I'm doing a paid review, 21QB139. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner, the 41mm date sub. Okay, this here is for Pike. Hi Arch, my name is Pike. I'm interested on what you think of my collection. I've sent you $50 to your PayPal account. I'm a married businessman in my early 40s. I have always enjoyed watches. I remember my first Casio I had in high school. I had several watches in college and felt they were nice. I did have a couple Sins, Hamiltons and Stowers, which I keep in another box. I made the jump into luxury timepieces several years ago. I started with the Tudor Black Bay Burgundy and was very impressed with its looks and quality. I decided to save up for a Rolex Explorer 1 39mm, and the rest is history. I've attached a picture of my collection from left to right. There is a Rolex Submariner 41mm no date, reference 124060. Rolex Explorer 2 Polar 216570, Rolex Explorer 1 214270, Omega Speedmaster with the 1861 movement, and then a Tudor Black Bay 58, a Tudor Black Bay Burgundy, an Omega Seamaster 300, a Tudor Black Bay 41mm, blue face on brown leather strap. Do you have any suggestions on what I should add to the collection next, or what should I get rid of? Thank you for your time, and I hope you continue the great videos. Cheers, Pike. So quite a extensive collection. What can I say there? Well, firstly, the Sins, Hamilton and Stowers, get rid of that garbage. Clean out the garbage. If you've got Rolex, there's no point to have second-rate trash in your collection. The Sin isn't a terrible watch, but it's not a great watch. The Hamilton, that's a pathetic watch. And the Stowers, just get rid of them. Get pennies in the dollar, anything you can, get out of them. You don't need it. I'm a firm believer in less is more. So I've got to tell you, that is what I would say there. Okie dokie. Now let's have a look there. What can I say indeed? What can I say indeed there? Well, I think the real thing is that you've got a decent number of pieces. You want to try and concentrate on the Rolex. Rolex is really the greatest brand to have. In the Rolex, see there, what do we got? We have got a couple really nice Rolexes. We've got a Explorer 1 39mm, great wind and wear Rolex. We have a 41mm no date, which is a fantastic diver. And we've got a Rolex Polar Explorer 2. Man, this is a really nice collection here. You've got probably the most iconic chronograph, the Speedmaster with the 1861. Man, this collection is very reminiscent of my Rolex joys there. Then, to round out the collection, we got the Tudor Black Bay 58, Black Bay Burgundy, and a Tudor 41. And we've got an Omega Seamaster 300. I really think the collection is at a really nice level here. It's really, really cool. What would I add? What would I do? Well, I think, to be honest with you, you maybe not need to do anything. You've got some really cool pieces. I would probably be saying, you know what, some really cool pieces to add there. I wouldn't add any more Tudors. I think you got enough in the Tudor inventory. I probably wouldn't add terribly many more Omegas. What I would do is say, okay, what do I really want to add there? If you want to push in a horology way, maybe a JLC, a Reverso, or a Master Control would be perfect. If you want a more sporty JLC, maybe a Polaris. Polaris is pretty soft on the secondary market, so it can represent good buying. Maybe if you want to get a really cool chronograph, would be a Zenith El Primero. I'd probably go for more of a retro reissue. That's the kind of style I would go for. I really do like this collection here. We've gone steel, white metal pieces. Now, we could always add something in two-tone. I get the feeling that may not be your vibe. You don't want to do the two-tone. We could always add something like a Submariner bluesy or a Root Beer GMT two-tone. That'd be another great direction. They're quite expensive. I gotta tell you, I really think with this collection here, I'd probably just enjoy it. So many people have a hard time getting one Rolex. You've got 3 nice Rolexes, some Tudors, some Omegas. Man, you've got to enjoy this collection. I would seriously say this is a great collection. Let me just look at get the vibe. It is a fantastic collection. It's beautiful. You really, those watches could see you through a lifetime. I think the most important thing is don't sell any of the Rolex off. Don't sell the Speedmaster. Keep what you've got in your... I even like the tuners. I really do like the Tudors. I know Tudor sort of is it's not Rolex. I know that, but you know what? They're not bad pieces. So I would probably say my advice to you is get rid of the garbage and stay with what you've got. You don't need to add anything. That's quite 8 pieces, pretty damn good. 8 nice pieces. 8 nice pieces. So, yeah, I don't think there's any urgent rush you have to add something. It depends on your finances and, you know, circumstances. Another thing is you might want to keep it all white metals, which is fine. But I got to tell you, it's a really nice collection. You've got more watches here than you could use in a lifetime. Don't ever feel, hey, I got to add this. My best advice to you is not to flip. I would stay with what you've got. Just add. If you can't afford to add something without selling something or trading something else in, don't get it. Just keep what you have. Because inevitably you will always lose money when you do that. That's a beautiful 8-piece. I wouldn't be under pressure to do anything. I think sometimes in collecting, you've got to smell the roses, enjoy what you've got, and just savor what you've got, because it's so easy to get caught up in silly, petty pursuits. So I think it's an amazing collection. In this day and age, to have 3 Rolex and a Speedy, man, that's pretty damn good. Steel Sports Rolex is hard to get. And the 41mm sub, they're not cheap. They're not easy to get. They're not easy to get. So I just hold, don't trade anything in. Keep what you've got. that's the best advice I can give you. I think that is the best way to go there. Great collection, great everything. Just enjoy it, man. That's an amazing collection. You know, sometimes we get so greedy, we want to add. We continually want to add. I don't think you have to add a damn thing. It's a beautiful collection. Just hold back, enjoy. That's one of the things that we don't seem to be able to do, is just take time out with our collection and enjoy. We don't seem to be able to do that. We've always got a problem enjoying things. So that'd probably be my best advice to you. Enjoy what you've got, love them, care for them, and that's it. That's exactly what I would do. So I think a very nice collection. 3 Rolex, an Omega, and Tudors, and another Omega. Man, how could you not love that? Don't add filler. Don't add filler. I wouldn't add, you know, sins or micro brands. Forget that sort of garbage. Stay with what you've got. Maybe add a JLC. Maybe add a Zenith El Primero. Maybe add a two-tone Rolex as a, you know, as a just a statement watch to have. But man, you're on the right track. You've got some beautiful pieces. Just enjoy them. Enjoy them, and please continue to watch my channel. Great collection. I think that's an amazing collection for a guy to have that pieces, the collection there. Man, what more do you really want? What more does a man really need? Amazing collection. Beautiful. Don't get so greedy. Don't be constantly on the hedonistic treadmill. Just enjoy it. And guys, I will catch you in the next one. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments below. And remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need more paid reviews to remain full-time on YouTube. Without your support, it's very hard for me to survive. Please help me survive. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.